I don't know, let's find out. Okay, so Terraria has a luck stat. It's not one of those things you'd really notice on a normal playthrough, but it's secretly one of the most powerful and most mysterious mechanics of the game. Luck affects almost everything. Enemy spawn rates, drop rates, critical hits, coin drops, rare events, and even how often good things happen versus bad things in general. Basically, Terraria's hidden RNG mastermind. Normally, your luck floats somewhere between -1 and +1. You'd normally get small bonuses for this number from torches or potions, but right now, my luck is set to 50 times the max. That's not supposed to happen. So today I wanted to find out, what happens when you push Terraria's luck mechanics past its limits? Is the game still playable, or does it just break? And more importantly, can I actually beat the game with this much luck?
But Zach, luck is a good mechanic of the game that helps out. How could it possibly hurt you?
Well, okay. Look at this. Luck affects spawns, and with higher luck, you get higher spawn rates of those spawns. So if you enter hard mode and want to find any other mob besides a mimic underground, good luck. Okay, before we start, let's talk about how luck actually works, because I love it. There are 4 ways to increase your luck in vanilla Terraria. 1. Torches. Using the right torch in the right biome increases your luck by a few points. 2. Ladybugs. Touching one gives you good luck, and killing one hurts your luck. 3. Gnomes. Freeze one, place it down, and that's a couple points. 4. Lastly, potions. Luck potions will increase your luck. Duh. If you combine everything, the most you can reach theoretically is 1.2. That's the cap. Anything beyond that is entirely impossible unless you cheated. So I cheated and got 50 times that amount. Alright, the first thing I did was name my character Max Luckington, because I'm funny and original. And the next thing I did was turn my whole character green, because I'm funny and original. Green's clovers. Clovers are green, I guess. I don't know. And because I named my character Max Luckington, I originally had to name my town of Luckington, because that's funny. There's my seed if you want to play it. I'm playing on a medium, expert, and corruption world, because that's the best thing you can do. Alright, the first thing I do when I get into the world is I change my luck to the max I can do. I have to drag that bar all the way up to 0.9, so I add an extra 0.9. And I try to set my luck to 999, but it sets back to 50. But it works the same way as infinite, so it shouldn't change anything. Alright, it's time to chop some trees. Like the first thing you do in any world. The first sign of my luck influencing the game is that rotten egg that dropped. I don't know if that has to do with luck or not, but there's other signs that have like a bigger influence, like this gold bird that just showed up. That probably has to do with luck, I think. Okay, back to some trees. And the first enemy shows up, my first little slime creature, and this is when I realized that this playthrough might be a little hell. I dropped every possible drop you could from slime, and what's worse is that this is during the Halloween event, so I'm going to drop a goodie bag and a bloody machete from every single creature that can drop it. I find the best bloody machete I've dropped from those 2 slimes, but as soon as I keep going, I kill another slime, and I drop another bloody machete. That's like 4 in a row. Anyways, I keep going to the right to the living wood trees that are right outside my base, and I break a pot, and I realize, oh, I think gold portals are also affected from luck. So, it's hard to see, but every pot that I start breaking drops another gold portal, one after the other. So, those recall potions are nice, and the gold's really nice, but I realize I might struggle with a lot of inventory clutter in this playthrough. Heading back to the base, I decide to travel left as far as I can, murdering some gold animals as I can because I'm going to get infinite gold from all these gold portals, which are insane. But I travel left far enough to get to the left desert, which is nice to get to because I explore what enemies can drop and if it'll help me out or not. Remember to like and subscribe. Do it now. But yeah. Alright, I travel far enough left that it's nighttime now. Still murdering enemies that drop everything they possibly can. But yeah, I walk left enough that I run into the jungle, and that's nice. And I can find out what the jungle enemies drop. Like this piranha that drops everything it possibly can. And I'm slowly trying to do inventory management. Now look at this. These are called Dr. Bones, and I didn't know they could spawn, but they are affected by luck. And this is what I'm talking about. In hard mode, when this happens, this will happen with mimics. I will not run into any enemy but these mimics and Dr. Bones. It'll screw me, but these things have very high health. But this is another thing that happens. I'm curious now. Are fallen stars affected by luck? And I try to figure that out later in the playthrough, and you'll see, because that one also almost hit that guy. In fact, he might have been hit if it wasn't for my slime mount. Anyways, I recall home, collect some stars, light up the place, and I start building my house by flattening the land, talking to the guide, and yeah, start on my house. I start building my house, the regular box house, and I run across the guide, which his name is Zach, which is fun. My name is Zach, if you didn't know. His name is Zach. That's cool. But yeah, I decided to build my house, and after building a box house, I was like, that's not cool. I should build something luck-related. And I know it's out of wood right now, but I'll update it in the future. But I decided to build this little cool half a clover house so far. As soon as I built it, I zoomed in on the map, and it looks like... Well, it looks like... That's enough of that. Okay, we decide to go right. And this is my avatar for the playthrough. You see my little hat there? I got that from one of the Dr. Bones. But I decided to go past the living trees for this one. And I go to the boreal biome, ice biome, snow biome. What do you call that? Boreal? I don't know. Leave it in the comments what you call it. And I go to the corruption because I realize Eater of Souls has this armor set that they can drop. And I was curious if it would drop all three or just one piece. Turns out they would drop all three pieces. I mean, after some trial and error, I killed 3 of them, and I only dropped chest plates, so I was worried for a second, but it's fine. I then proceeded to get the rest of the armor pieces and try to keep traveling on, but I jumped into this cave willingly and then teleported home, as you can clearly tell. I finally fixed the zoom, so now you don't be staring at half my screen, you be looking at my whole screen. So there's my hot air, there's my health, you can keep track with it. And boom, there's some off-camera work. No, I'm kidding. I just went mining. I got some stuff. I got some paintings. That's cool. But still, every time I kill an enemy, they drop every possible thing they can. Inventory clutter aside, I'm going to go mining because I need stuff for magic storage. I need heart crystals to upgrade my character. And I just want to go upgrade my character in general. Find a chest, magic mirror, perfect. I no longer need recalls. This life is perfect. I keep going, and that's totally not my body. Don't pay attention. A little further into the cave is these ice caves, this ice chest that's here. I don't get hit by any poison darts or anything, and I definitely don't need to go collect my body again, which you won't see in about 2 seconds. The blizzard in the bottle that I find in that chest is actually going to prove really, really helpful. It's my first major movement-based accessory. Now there's money on the ground. You don't have to worry about that. That's definitely not where I died. I also didn't regenerate any health at all. That wasn't... Okay, I died. I keep dying so many times in these caves. It's okay. I'm mining some rubies for magic storage, and then the next thing I want to do is figure out what flinxes drop, snow flinxes drop with maximum luck, and they drop these freaking snow cannons, and I was like, what is that? And I started right-clicking it. You can launch these snowballs at anything you want. It's for free. You don't spend snow, or you don't spend snow blocks or anything. And after killing these snow flinxes with the cannons, and I willingly teleported home and decided to place one of these cannons down and try to figure it out if I can use it against a boss or something, but I don't know. It seems very unconventional to try to beat the Eye of Cthulhu with this thing. But anyways, I go back down into the caves and I decide to grab not my body because obviously I lived, but I'm still dealing with inventory clutter, as you can tell. Everything I kill drops everything it possibly can, plus a bloody machete and a goodie bag. But I have a lot of costumes, I guess. Whatever you want. A creeper, an alien. These things are wild. Continuing along, my next goal is to get life crystals. Mining the one that I did not see at first, but I got. And I want to get life crystals, and I want to fight the Eye of Cthulhu. I get this golden chest, and when I open it up, as soon as I made the goal to get the Eye of Cthulhu, I get the summon for it. And I just get this wacky idea that maybe with 7 hearts and a dream and a tentacle spike as my main weapon, yeah, I could fight the Eye of Cthulhu. It's like 5 a.m. at the time we're recording this, by the way, so my roommate's definitely asleep during this, so if I'm very quiet during the fight, that's why. And as you can tell, I was super unprepared. I did this on a whim. I don't remember why I did this, but you can tell I'm moving stuff around in my inventory every time I catch a break. I'm equipping my double jump or switching to my bloody machete because it's a ranged melee weapon and I have a melee boost, so yeah. Yeah, I beat it on my first try. It's easy as a boss, I'd say. I don't know if it was easier because I'm used to master mode now and I'm playing on expert mode, but like, I don't know. Maybe the luck had to do something with it. I don't know. Luck doesn't really affect my gameplay as much as I think it does. Anyway, last thing I do for that day is I travel left as far as I can to the left ocean, just to complete my map and meet the prerequisites for the king slime. And I teleport home and I decide to travel right, and I just go to the right ocean, obviously, and there's nothing special about it. It's just the last thing I do that day, which is funny that that's the last thing I do, and it was like 5 a.m. ish. But yeah, I go into the ocean and I come back, and it's to grab the sleeping angler really quickly, and yeah, I log out for the day, not for the night, because yeah, it's like, actually it's probably 6 a.m. at the time of recording that now, because I record in the morning sometimes. Anyways, okay, it's time for magic storage, and it's the next day now, so I'm like more into it, and I'm actually gonna be talking in this recording, so you won't just have to hear a voiceover, which is great. But yeah, like I said, we're going for magic storage stuff, so I go mining. I find this chest, which is great, and it has a health regeneration band in it, which is not great because I'm a gamer and you just saw me kill the Eye of Cthulhu first try. Anyways, I'm mining ore as much as I can, and I'm exploring as much as I can. Just anything I can for magic storage, you know. Underground desert because I'm balling, and just more heart crystals because I'm still balling. I get another gold chest, which is good, and when I open it up, it's just another stupid double jump that I don't need. And I get kind of sick of just going aimlessly, so I decide to actually listen to the fairies that keep spawning because of my insane amounts of luck, and they keep leading me towards heart crystals. So I'm like, hey, I need that. I guess that's their whole intended mechanic of the game, to be helpful. So I decide to follow a bunch of fairies, and it definitely pays off. As soon as okay, thanks, car. Anyways, as soon as I start listening to the fairies, I get more heart crystals, and I'm just balling at this point. 10 hearts and a dream. I decide to keep following these freaking fairies, and I get an 11th heart, I think. Yeah, I get an 11th heart. Look at that thing. It's great. All perfect. Yeah, yippee, yippee, yippee. Anyway, another gold portal, another pinky, and another fairy. Just more and more inventory clutter. It's great. I'm rich, but it's getting a lot. It's okay. More heart crystals and more fairies lead me to more gold chests with more loot. And I open this one and I get an extractinator, which is perfect. I don't know why it's perfect, but I should probably test out what they do with luck. Anyways, I head home and I start to work on magic storage because I desperately need more storage with all the inventory that I have. Anyways, with that sorted out, I am finally free of all the inventory clutter and the chest clutter and the stuff around my base. Alright, with my house clean, I decide to launch myself into space and look for a floating island, and I got one. And I was like, yeah, I opened it, celestial magnet. perfect for nothing. So naturally I reacted calmly and like an adult and blew up the whole place. The next one was a water area. I don't really need that, but I figured I should show you because it's the next island. And I believe, yeah, my potion ran out, but I got one more, which is nice, and I was excited about it. And it actually paid off this time. I got a lucky horseshoe, which is great. Immunity to fall damage is just perfect. I recall home after exploring, and I drop my stuff off, and I go to the Crimson because I figured, hey, I fought the Eye of Cthulhu on a whim. Let's fight the Eater of Worlds on a whim. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to go great.
Easy Eater of Worlds. Holy crap.
Yep, beat her on my first try. I'm literally goated. You cannot stop me. Anyways, back to the regular scheduled program. I go back home and I upgrade my magic storage, and because of the Eater of Worlds, I got some sapphires and some diamonds, and I was able to craft the crafting interface for magic storage, which is perfect and so needed. And with all the demon eye I got from the Eater of Worlds, I decided to upgrade my storage because you always need more storage, and start digging my elevator. And I dug, and I dug some more, and even more, and I'm drowning that clip. But I'm even digging more. I'm still digging, which is just awesome. So much digging in this game. I don't know. Ooh, heart crystal. That's fun. And a railway. That's awesome. More digging. I just dig forever, and I'm glad I missed that lava. And there's a meteorite. That's cool. I'm still digging, and that was very close. I'm glad I missed that lava. It's not like I'm gonna run into. Oh. No, I come prepared for these types of things. It's called dynamite, and it's really helpful for lava, or finishing out your elevator, especially if you don't have that much longer to go to get to hell. Which I run into this bigger lava lake, but it's fine because I have 166 dynamite because I'm rich, and NPCs like you if you have luck. That's one thing people don't know. NPCs like you if you have luck. So let's just bomb the hell out of the elevator, get the joke, and I make it to hell. Easy as that. Simple and easy like that. And because elevator's covered in pots, I'm rich, even more rich in this place. I break one pot, and look at that clip. I get 4 gold portals just from swinging my umbrella, and there's like 4 more right there. But yeah, I head back, I drop off my stuff, and I am actually done for the day. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's get back into Terraria with infinite luck. It's time to play. Alright, so the first thing I did was I go to the workshop, go to manage mods, and I turn on boss cursor and boss checklist. I need both of those just for quality of life, and later on you'll see me add a couple more quality of life mods like was heavily suggested. I crafted a demon altar and I made the slime crown, and when I summoned it, I obviously beat it on my first try. What else would I... Oh! Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna have it be like right here and right here to fill out the rest of this stuff. No. Okay, I was just doing this and then this happened. Goblin army, which means Tinker, which means combining all of my stuff, which means hell yeah. But Zach might die, so I need to lock Zach in. Zach can't die. Hell yeah. That's why I do it. Alright, so I kill the goblin army, like anyone would, and I, look, every goblin drops a harpoon. Every single one of them. That's like 150 harpoons right there. Like, this is crazy. Infinite luck is crazy. I love this part. Here's the final product of the house. I mean, my roommate said it looked a little bit like Flowey from Undertale, which I mean, I agree with. But filling out every house there, and I still want it to be green, but that'll have to be later when I have good access to a green block. But for now, that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, a 4-leaf clover, kind of. I guess it kind of looks like that. An arms dealer moved in almost immediately, so I was able to buy their mini shark and their ammo. And with all that, I went ahead and went underground to look for the Goblin Tinkerer, which I found, which you see immediately, but it took me like 30 minutes to find this guy. And also, you know what isn't affected by luck? Reforges. I didn't know that. I thought I was going to get Unreal immediately. But no, 10 Platinum later, and I still haven't gotten Unreal. And I still, to this day, haven't gotten Unreal on that mini shark. It's so annoying. Anyways, after I craft everything, put everything together, Goblin Tinkerer, everything together, I decide to go to the right about 10 blocks and fight the freaking King Slime. Yeah, I mean, I kill the King Slime pretty quickly. What do you expect? I'm a gamer. But no, that was my second try. The first try, I just kind of threw myself out there. Speaking about throwing yourself out there, I tried to kill the Queen Bee by just throwing myself at it, but that doesn't really work out the way I expected it to. Anyways, saving my stuff from a fishing festival, just throwing away in the magic storage, I decided to call it for the night. Okay. It's time to stop messing around. It's time to start playing the game. Another Goblin Army? Yeah. The rate of event spawns like Goblin Armies or Solar Eclipses or Blood Moons is affected by luck. This might prove difficult. After demolishing a Goblin Army, I set my sights on the Torch God and the Old One's army. I wanted to fight both of those and see if I could do it. But first up was the Torch God. I needed 100 torches to bring it up underground and start the fight. $101 torches. Are you kidding me? Actually 101 torches. They're rage baiting me. Boom. Yes, sir. No! It starts? Okay. Easy, first try. I don't know why I ever struggled with that. Just lock in. Just that's easy. Okay, so I can spawn it. Awesome. Little did I know, I died. This fight would be the next 5 hours of my footage. Okay, that was an exaggeration. More like 3, but still. I kept trying to fight this fight, and I kept dying over and over and over again. It was hard. I don't know why I didn't just go gear up. I didn't even beat it until I went and geared up, so whatever. I really don't know how I don't know. Now, at this point, I was really struggling with this army. But not as much as you guys. 99.9% of you guys aren't subscribed. Holy moly. If you wanted to, just scroll down, click that little white button. I know it's white now on desktop. Why is it white now? Cool. Because it's white and then you click it and it becomes gray. Why does it do that? White and then you click it and it's gray? Come on, that's stupid. 2, 1 is yes and 2 is no. All right, you might hear me say in the background, 1 is yes, 2 is no. I'm saying 1 is yes to getting quality of life mods, 2 is no. So I do it, and I choose the 2 quality of my life mods, Heart Crystals, Glowing, and Louis AFK. And I also get Auto Trash because, holy moly, so many of you guys commented about that. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you guys for the subscribes and the likes. Oh my gosh, the attention I got in the last video was goated. Anyways, that's the list of mods updated. Final list of mods. Play the mod pack if you want to. It's going to be super fun. I'm so excited for part 3 and part 4 and beating the game. And I'm really excited for hard mode because hard mode is when I actually get to show you guys why this is hard and not just goated and easy. But back to it. All right. Well, I'm catching up and I'm making the house builder and I'm going to build houses. I just want to share with you guys, if you guys don't like that I'm using quality of life mods, let me know in the comments. If enough of you guys say, hey, turn this off, Lou AFK is too cheatsy, I will turn it off. There's nothing I can do about the progress I've already made, but if you guys don't like it, you guys don't want me to use these quality of life mods like Auto Trash right here, I'll turn it off. It makes it less challenging, but it still makes it fun, and it makes it watchable. So just let me know what you guys think. That's not a zombie. I don't get any of that crap. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Alright, I set myself up for beating some bosses, so I break some heart crystals and I bomb some caverns, break more heart crystals, and I consume it until I'm at max health, which is really, really nice. And there is the shimmered heart crystal for extra regen. I'm too late. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Balloon. Star Fury. That's goated, actually. Savage too. But time to fling myself upwards to try to get one more. 6 seconds left, that's why. Oh my gosh. Dude, imagine balloon. Holy clutch. Balloon. Balloon. Holy clutch, bro. And I got the little eye of the sun thing. That's what some would call lucky. Got the stuff, and it's the easiest way to do it. You. Now I can make a blizzard in a balloon. Blizzard. And then I can take you and you. Combine that all into that. And then that can craft something. Guide. Zach. Zach. There you are. Crafting you. Bundle. Right. Okay. So now I can jump. I can move. I can do all this jazz. I have this. How does this guy feel about this area? Wow. He already moved. Okay, that was quick. Do you like him? You do like him. Does he like this area? Maybe, but he doesn't sell anything, so it worked. Boom. You can teleport to the desert now. Is there a desert on the right side that's working? The zoologist. Boom. They're both moved in. I think that might be Louis AFK. Zoologist, I feel like you don't. I'm gonna do just need... I don't know. I don't know what I need. Traps, maybe? It's brutal. Melee! Melee might work. Melee worked. Okay, I killed it. I killed it. We win! Let's go. There we go. First try. First try, baby. Maxed number of sentries. Now I have also that. I think I have 3 sentries down, right? Yes, and I'm melee class too. That's all 3 in 1. That'd be crazy. And funner. Funner's not a word. You're not funner. That's... Oh, that's a... Oh, there's a freaking temple, bro. Oh yeah, all these pots. And the chest is goated. Oh, I can craft the thing right now? Yeah. Do I just try? Because I can make another one later. I have exquisite stuff. Sentries. You know what? What's the worst that could happen? Oh, there we go. Okay. I almost threw that, by the way. Oh my gosh. I almost threw that. I got really low, but yeah, sometimes you can just brute force these fights with the amount of the amount of luck I have. Just like you don't take as much damage. What? This is Louis AFK, but I don't think it damages anything else but the merchant. I have to merchant killer. Why would I? I'm not gonna try it on Zach. I can just kill any NPC now. Please don't say it works on cats. No. Why would I try it? No. Okay, that's okay. I'm putting that away and not touching it. I forgot I wasn't recording. I don't know when I last recorded. But basically, I ran to the desert and put some houses down to see if I could get them moved in time. And then it was already daytime by the time I got to that thing, so I couldn't do that. The next thing is Skeletron, then Deerclops, then Wall of Flesh. Okay, real quick, welcome back to the Infinite Luck series. If you're new here, welcome in. So, I want to get this series moving a little faster because I've got another project I'm really excited to start working on, but I don't want this playthrough to drag on forever. That being said, if you have no idea what's going on, this whole run started because I gave myself actually infinite luck in Terraria, and it turns out that's not actually a good thing. It's been chaotic, it's been cursed, and somehow everything keeps getting worse. Alright, let's jump back in and get this moving. We killed the Queen Bee. I have Skeletron, Deerclops, and Wall of Flesh to do. The Blood Moon happens when it happens. I don't know. I'm gonna make the Arena Builder. I need wood for the Arena Builder. Clear one. Oh yeah, Skeletron. Arena Platform Builder, now that I have all of that. One of these are going to be an inch off, aren't they? Or a block off. 18, this one's 20, and this one's 20. 18, this one's 16. Yeah. You throw it on the floor outside and it blows up after it becomes pressurized. Alright, let's fight this thing. Oh, forgot. Is there a targeting mechanic on keyboard? I'm lazy. I'm gonna just target it. Oh yeah, I'm doing lots of damage. Although, am I critting every hit? No, I'm just doing 1 damage. Ouch. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this thing. I'm not dying, but I'm not doing enough damage. Does Skeletron lose defense? Evil Jonathan mod? No. I might add Foxy Jump Scare. Damage. I'm not doing damage. Hands add defense. Okay, so I should take out the hands. Start. There we go. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Easy. First try. Might as well explore dungeon. See what the dungeon guys can give me. Oh, you know what? I remember this from a test run. I did 1 test run of this a long time ago. There's only 1 mob that's going to spawn in the whole dungeon. The dungeon slime spawn is affected by luck. There you go. We won't see any skeletons, which is the whole part of the dungeon, point of the dungeon, but I want the Cobalt Shield, Murasama, and Shadow Key. Those are the 3 things I go for. On my Nintendo Switch. No, sorry. On my time to drop everything else off and maybe throw myself headfirst at Deerclops. Okay, so here's some things. Gold ladybugs exist, but this ladybug is not gold. I don't know how it spawned with 50 luck. Do you guys know the math behind luck and how it works, and what's the chance of a normal ladybug spawning versus a golden creature? Because I don't know. What happens if you were to fish? Yeah, a lot of people were asking that. I fished earlier in the stream, but it doesn't seem to affect my fishing. I tested it out. It just doesn't seem to be any different than normal. At midnight, Deerclops should spawn. If not, I can go craft the summon, maybe? I have snowflakes. Okay, to get the summon, you need lenses. And you can't get lenses because every single demon eye drops black lenses, not normal lenses. So I had to go find the shimmer and bring a suspicious eye to the shimmer to shimmer it and get normal lenses so I could craft the summon. This whole thing took like 45 minutes. Okay, those should decraft into lenses. Whoever told me about that, thank you. That's 12 lenses, and that'll be the 12 lenses for the playthrough. Shimmer coins for hidden luck or something. So, okay, that's the thing. My luck stat is set by the mod, not increased by the mod. So the mod is setting my luck at 50.9. Increasing it won't increase my maximum luck. And also, I don't need any more luck. I have 50. More won't do anything. The max in the game is 1.2 or something, 1 luck. So it doesn't matter if I get more or if I don't get more. There's no point. Got the lenses, so now I can craft the deer thing. This, and this. I'm just gonna find it. Deerclops is easy. Uh-oh. Yeah. And so, like, every time you try to craft something, it takes, like, 10 hours to craft. And then, okay. Wall of Flesh time. Obsidian? Obsidian Skull. Meteorite. Star Cannon. I'm taking Hurtful. It just doesn't just shimmer reforge it. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, good. Ouch. Holy DPS, bro. Okay, there goes the stars. A spade? That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, I gotta lock in. Sorry. After this moment, I won't be able to kill anything but mimics, by the way. He's now faster than me without dashing. GG's, first try. Yep, Zach was worth it. Thank you, Zach. Okay. Yeah, loot magnet is the thing that picks up everything, right? Yeah. There we go. Star cannon if you have ammo. Yeah, I ran out of ammo for star cannon. Oh yeah, see? Look. Nothing. Nothing but mimics. Here's another mimic. Welcome to hard mode. This is where it gets really, really difficult. Thank you for the subscription. Alright, now that I'm home, I'm going to explain this a little better. We're in hard mode now, which means that underground mimics are allowed to spawn, and mimic spawns are affected by luck. The more luck you have, the more likely you're gonna have a mimic. And because I have infinite luck, the only mob that's gonna spawn underground from here on out is gonna be a mimic. I don't know how I'm gonna get lizards to spawn so I can summon the solar eclipse or fight golem, or I don't know how I'm gonna do anything underground other than fight mimics, especially underneath the corruption biome or the hollowed biome. It's gonna be those types of mimics, and those are very hard to fight. You knew that the gastropod is type of slime? Wow, holy. So many things. I'm gonna add everything that these guys drop to the. Oh, pirate map. Okay, I can fight the pirates. I'm gonna fight the pirate invasion. This might be dumb. You idiot! Guys, when I tell you that this fight took me over an hour, I mean over an hour. Oh, I'm trashing everything. Whoops. Okay. Dang it, bro. You can't run away from a pirate invasion? Nope. And you know what else you can't run away from? Terraria does it for you. It's defeated, guys. We did it. Sorry. No, I'm not going to let you guys have that one. I did it. Yeah, I'm just gearing up today. So I'm going to fish or something. Need to just gear up and get stuff. Tights. Someone said in my comment section, like, you need to specify your class for the next playthrough, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. So definitely going to be a ranger, because rangers are fun. The shotgun can craft Onyx Blaster, right? Onyx Blaster is my favorite freaking weapon in the game. I don't know why. I just like it. So I'm going to get 10 Souls of Night real quick, which means I need to go to Underground Corruption, which is probably just everywhere down here now. Okay. Onyx Blaster time, which is one of my favorite guns in the whole game. Where is it? Okay, why can't I craft you? You need a mithril anvil? Ah! Frost River would actually be nice. Mithril. I just need a good ranger set, and then I'm going to be fighting one of the mechanical bosses. I want to get this series done with sooner. Not that I'm bored or anything. I'm not bored at all. For anvil, it did here. Onyx Blaster. That's my favorite freaking weapon in the game. Now I go down here to here. What's the best reforge? for Onyx Blaster Terraria is unreal. Okay, it can get unreal. Intimidating, slow, pleasant, weak, hasty, rapid, agile. Unreal! No, see what happens? See? Okay, I got it and I didn't give it up. 6 Souls of Night? How did that happen? Oh my gosh. Wait, do you guys want to see the craziest thing in the world right now? Wait, I just realized something. You guys want to see the craziest thing in the world right now? This is gonna give me so much. Okay, wait. If I go to summons, I have 246 mechanical worms. I just need probably 5 to get it. So I'm gonna go throw 204. Holy moly. Look at this. Ready? Ready? You're not ready. 241. I'm taking mechanical worms out of my auto trash slot. Now. I got bored. I'm gonna fight this guy. Yeah, no, that was not close. I did 10,000 damage. As he just arrived. Come on. Zappinator, okay. I mean, it's doing a lot of damage. Getting like 300 DPS. Same DPS. Maybe a little over or maybe a little under is what I just got. If I did, it'd be such a long recording and I can't keep that on my PC. So I download the VOD off of YouTube because whoa. Dart rifle. This is what you're talking about. 829, 30. Holy mimics. Look at that. Look at that right there. None of those are real. Boom. And then I can make unlimited crystal darts. Boom. And then... That's fire. I can't beat it yet, but... I'm doing more damage now. I did a lot more damage. Okay, I can fight it. I can beat it. Nah, I'm dead, that's it. Unless I can fly above him like this. Okay, apparently I can without him lasering me. Even though he did twice. I have to kill all these probes, bro. There we go. He dove right through the thing. Oh gosh. Not this time. I'm winning. Why would I say anything? Because jinxing isn't real. GG easy. Let's go. Okay, see, now everything drops the mechanical eye. You see that? Should I do this? I'm just gonna. Why not? Steampunker! Hey, okay. Green solution. Anyways. I don't know where my nurse is, although I think they just left. Where's my nurse? I don't know where my nurse is. I need a bigger arena for her. I can't see my own projectile. I don't know if I'm hitting her. Okay, I died anyways. Awesome. Wait, it's raining! Guys, it's raining, it's raining, it's raining! Holy crap, I didn't even realize. I know that I'm gonna be able to get my frost core armor. This is from... Yes! There's one. The shimmer biome. And then times the amount that I usually get. This is absolutely cool. Thank you, guys. That's all I'll say. Now I'm teleporting home. Frost armor is titanium. Or adamantite. And then it's ranged. Yes. Great stream. Great stream. Got a bunch of progress done. I got Pirate Invasion was yesterday. I got the Destroyer. That's it, actually. 4 hours in the Destroyer. I got good armor, though. I'm going to go for Frost Core armor tomorrow. 220 goes in. You know what comes out? All that jazz. 1,320 souls of light. And a lot of lenses and a lot of iron. We left off last time here. Yes, we're fighting the twins. We killed the Destroyer. I can try to fight the pirates again. It's probably not going to go well. I can try. I'll try. I'm going to fight the pirates right now. Because I want to fight the Flying Dutchman. Yes! Okay. After beating the Queen Slime, I need to go get Adamantite to upgrade my gear. Why not just shimmer your current armor? Frost helmet. Melee and ranged. Melee and ranged. Movement speed. Set bonus, melee and ranged attack cause frostburn. Increased melee and ranged damage by 10%. I'm gonna fight the twins tonight. In fact, I'm gonna fight the twins right now. I'm gonna try to, at least. I might lose, and you know what? I'm fine with that. Oh dang, they came from different sections. I didn't notice that. No, no! Oh my gosh! Holy crap! I needed a heart rate monitor for that one. Okay, it's time. Hit his skull and it bounces in between all of them. favorite boss is Dude Fishron. I am terrified of Dude Fishron. I don't know if I'll be fighting him in this playthrough because he's not necessarily necessary. What did I just say? I do like that you can summon him at any time, though. There we go. Jungle Grows Restless. Let's go. This is a very content-heavy stream right now. These are in for the ride, I guess. I'm back. You had to feed your cat. While you were gone, I beat the twins, the Queen Slime, the Flying Dutchman, and Skeletron Prime, and an Ogre. I'm not kidding. So, oh my gosh, so many stars. Maybe an eclipse happens at 4:30? That'd be insane. It is luck-based, so if an eclipse happens, it means it's going to happen every time. And if an eclipse happens every time, I'm fine with that. 4:30 be an eclipse. 4:30 be an eclipse. If not, Enchanted Sundial will boost the odds. Solar eclipse. Okay. I knew it. Every morning's going to be a solar eclipse. Because event spawns are based on luck. I fought everything in the eclipse. I have everything I need. I have the Moonstone. I'm going to try to Enchanted Sundial this event away to see if I just beat it all automatically. There's a very real possibility that it spawns again, by the way. Unless I summon a different event. It's ended. Should be it. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? It didn't. There we go. Perchance because I was dead? It was time to gear up to fight Plantera. So to do that, I started mining chlorophyte in the jungle. Chlorophyte helmet. I had 67 chlorophyte ingots. Frost is better than chlorophyte. I will keep chlorophyte in my vanities, though. What if after Moon Lord go to a large world, make a small house with all your trophies, and then you do the same with all post Moon Lord characters? Whoa, like have a trophy world? That's cool. That's actually my new current plan. After every one of my Terraria challenges, I'll be hopping onto my trophy world in Terraria to leave a sort of memento for that playthrough. That way I get to see the progress of the worlds after a while doing this. Okay. What's next? Plantera, right. I then bombed an arena, set up platforms, and prepared for the Plantera fight, expecting this to be a long fight. This is the arena. Hopefully there's a Plantera bulb nearby. Mega Shark. Okay, the Mega Shark is going to replace the Onyx Blaster. Love you, Onyx Blaster. My favorite gun in the game, but you are now outclassed in every way. Now let me just say, thank you to my viewers who are helping me through this challenge. Genuinely, I would not be here if it wasn't for you. I would have lost my mind if you didn't remind me that the Mega Shark could be crafted because shark fins could be obtained via shimmering hunter potions. Otherwise, for some reason, the loot pool says sharks can't drop shark fins with infinite luck. So you guys are the reason why I got a Mega Shark. Thank you guys so much. Remember, I'm live on YouTube every once in a while, but it's usually 1 p.m. PST. Oh, what the heck? It's right here. Can I just bomb the Plantera bulb? I think I can. I'm just gonna do that. I'm already up here. Kaboom. Maybe I can't? Unless bombing it doesn't count? Bombing it doesn't count? I think I'm the worst streamer you guys have ever seen. No, it's fine. I can do this. How close are we to the... Okay, there's a bulb right here. This is the bulb I'm going to be using. Okay, hopefully it doesn't spawn to my left. Okay, it spawned to my right. She spawned to my right. The run over is horrendous right now. Plantera, don't you run away from me. Okay, you're coming. Oh, I'm being hit. That's what that sound is. I was like, what is ice? Legs are asleep, it hurts. Wake them up. Not kidding. I'm sorry? Alright, let's fight this thing. There you are. Oh, that lip right there is going to kill me. Whoops. And I need these platforms more spaced apart. I might not win this fight. Although I'm doing a lot of DPS. There's one singular block right there. Okay. This may not be the run, but it's pretty close. Uh-oh. And I take knockback. Okay. Oh! I'm locking in. Okay, I won't jinx it. I won. Y'all think I jinxed it, don't you? First try too, bro. That's crazy. With Plantera killed, my next boss was Golem. Golem easy. Bro, I'm bad at this game. Anyways, I'll show some of the random gearing up I had to do, and then show my Golem fight. And I'll explain to you why it was so crucial for me to beat Golem with the limited number of spawns I had. Okay. Ice Chest had the Summon of the Frost Hydra. Oh, it's a Sentry. Okay. There we go. There's my next Sentry. That's cool. That should do it, I think. I will also put it the other way, so I can get another campfire and more light. This fairy is driving me crazy. 2 of those things. I'll put that there. I have 2 summons. And then these things should just bounce like crazy. Falling. I'm notorious for dying to Golem, so just ignore me if I die to Golem. It will probably happen more than once. That's so dumb! Why is he so fast? Stupid. No. Dumb fight. Dumb fight for a small freaking container. Okay. I can't fight that now. I'm gonna reforge my stuff to menacing. No, to warding. Warding. Yes. 67. I have 67 defense. Hello, Truffle. My son? Hello? What? I need 810 glowing mushrooms. For the mushroom armor, by the way. Oh my gosh. There you go. Frost, moving puts you in stealth, increasing ranged ability, and reducing chance for enemies to target you. That sucks, but it's a whole lot more defense. I just spent 20 minutes fishing. Sorry, I don't know how long. A lot more than 20 minutes. Alright, it's our last try. Okay, so, Golem is spawned with lizard batteries, and they usually drop from lizards, if they spawned at all, because I have infinite luck, so the only enemy that spawns is mimics. So the only way to fight Golem and progress is by beating him via the batteries that they give you from the chests that naturally spawn inside the jungle temple. So you have a set amount of batteries. If I don't beat Golem in that amount of tries, that's it. I lost. This challenge, per se, is only challenging at this part. If you're bad at the Golem fight, you lose this challenge. It's possible to lose with infinite luck in Terraria if you're bad at the worst boss in the whole game. Okay. No. That was so close. Also, by the way, these next attempts were completely offline because I needed to lock in and actually beat Golem. I needed to, or else I lost the challenge. Imagine we went this far and I lost. I get worse with buffs. I'm not using buffs. My final opportunity to beat this game is this attempt right here. Now, I know a lot of you are going to ask, hey, why am I not super buffing right now? It's because whenever I buff, I perform worse. I cannot explain to you why. You will just have to trust me. This is the final attempt. There is no more lizard power cells that exist in this world. And there is no more that can exist in this world. This is it. First fist is down. Oh, I'm dying. No, it's not worth the weapon. It's this weapon. No. Okay, heads down. Means I can lock in. Please. No. Let's go. That was the last attempt. Holy crap. For those of you who forgot, Infinite Luck changes every underground spawn to mimics, meaning no lizards. No extra lizard power cells outside of the ones from the temple chests. Meaning I only had a couple attempts to beat the boss. But that was it. I beat Golem, meaning I can actually progress and I didn't fail this challenge. I mean, we might as well just try once, you know? I had decided to move straight on to the Lunatic Cultist to try to just beat the game as fast as possible, but this did not work out. I needed to gear up, so. Alright, let's try this. I don't know what gun to fight this with. Fluoride bullets, I think. Maybe I should fight the Martian Madness then. I then figured out that I actually did need to fight the events because I wasn't good at the cultist, so I needed to gear up to get some good stuff. So I needed to increase my life force, get a couple guns like the Xenopopper from the Martian invasion. So I ended up actually fighting the events. My first event was the holiday event, so I could fight Santa to drop the chain gun, which pairs amazingly with chlorophyte bullets. Chain gun, let's go. I think Rabbit's the best purely because of how many bullets you get down the field. Oh yeah, 100%. Now the upgrade from the chain gun to the mini shark gave me enough confidence to try to fight the lunatic cultist, but I decided to keep gearing up. Okay, audio is going to be muted because this is what it sounds like. But my next target is the Xenopopper dropped from the Martian Madness. Frickin' stupid. Yes. And I got the Xenopopper. Oh my gosh, first try. With the Xenopopper in hand, I decided I was confident enough to fight the Lunatic Cultist. I'd lost over and over again, and this didn't change anything, so I decided to get off for the day and stream the next. With newfound motivation, I decided to finish up on the small things I hadn't really gotten to yet, like getting Terra Spark boots by fishing for hours, please, or getting 500 health finally, which I probably should have done before Golem. Anyways. It was now time to fight the lunatic cultist, and chat was helping me out on this, but they were quoting Sun Tzu, so I had to whip it out on them. Wait, no, that's... You want to talk about Sun Tzu? Watch this. I knew I was going to buy this, and I knew I bought it for a reason. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Look at that. You know what? We're taking a break for just 1 minute. We're just going to open this. To act according to the situation is to seize the advantage by adapting one's plans. Game's over as soon as I figure it out. It is you at the bottom. Oh, if you don't fight them enough. Okay. Wait, I'm almost dead. Wait, I didn't even realize. Oh, I killed him. Alright, beating the cultist put me into the last phase of the game. It was time to fight pillars a couple times, and then time to fight Moonlord a couple times. After losing to the Moonlord several times, chat pointed out that I could use a railway. I'm still gonna jump if I need to. The whole idea behind this strategy is that you're so far away from the Moonlord at all times that he can't really hit you with his attacks. And you have beetle armor and high defense for the moonbeam, so that's the whole idea. Thank you. I saw this on YouTube, so it might work. While I'm fighting the Moonlord, I just want to say thank you to my channel members that are listed right here. Now, you don't have to become a member. I don't need your money. But if you do, it means a lot, and thank you so much. Now keep watching as I beat the freaking game. Let's do this. Guys. Can you beat Terraria with infinite luck? Yes, you can. Thank you, everyone. It's been a journey. You can beat Terraria with infinite luck. Yes, you can. I did it. I actually beat Terraria with infinite luck. This challenge was done with Louis AFK, but as far as quality of life mods go, it was as vanilla as possible, while still being able to release these videos to you weekly. A viewer actually suggested something very smart. For all of these challenges, I create trophies to put in a world to celebrate the wins and losses of these challenges. I'll call it Zadee's Trophy World. To honor the theme, and calm some upset viewers, I will finally remake the Clover House green, in the Trophy World. And it just makes sense that because this series is what really launched my channel, the Lucky Clover will hold any of my future trophies from any challenges ahead of me. Seriously, thank you all for the love and support throughout this challenge. It was super fun to be able to do this, and it was super fun to be able to see the numbers just go up on my last video. And it's just been incredible. These signs will go here for any future trophies, for any future challenge, but the Clover will be holding those trophies, you know. And to celebrate, I took one last look, and I signed off. I wonder how negative luck affects the game. We are set directly to negative 50.9 luck. I have not a clue about what it's going to do to the world. There's not a whole lot of stuff in there. I don't know if that's affected by luck. There's nothing in pots. Nothing. There's nothing in pots. Nothing is spawning. Nothing is spawning. no, this is weird. I don't like this. Where is everyone?